Hi everyone, I'm Melody and I'm currently in the PhD in public health program. And let me, I guess I don't want to I don't want to share everything about my background and how I got here, but I'm going to touch on what really got me interested in working in the aging population, specifically here in Hawaii. So I moved here in 2017 when I started the Master's in Public Health program. And at the time, I was looking for a graduate assistantship position, which is to help support students with tuition and then some funding as well as experience. I was hoping for experience in a field that I was interested in. And while doing the Master's in Public Health, I was also pursuing a graduate certificate in the Center on Disability Studies, and it was in Disability and Diversity Studies. So with my interest in both disability inclusion and public health, I was hired by the Hawaii SHIP program, which is a Medicare program. And they were basically at the time, the Executive Office of Aging partnered with the Center on Disability Studies. So I was hired as a graduate assistant to support the Hawaii SHIP, which is the statewide health insurance program for Medicare. And through that program, I would help with one-on-one counseling and educating members in the community about Medicare. And we would do presentations for the community as well as, just providing information all about Medicare. And I think what stood out for me, what was important to me about this position was, one, even though I was a public health student getting my master's at the time, and I took classes in health policy, it was still confusing to me, all about Medicare, the difference between Medicare and Medicaid, and learning those concepts. So when I was hired in this position, I was really able to learn the information from theory to practice and really be able to, I feel like, empower myself to then be able to help others in the community to really better understand Medicare. And I also saw all of the gaps and you could say challenges or barriers for some of this information to be out there for people who need it, which is members in the community with disabilities and older adults. And then also part of the program was working with a group of Hawaii SHIP volunteers, which are all usually seniors in the community who are very knowledgeable on Medicare. And so if I wasn't able to help someone about the Medicare information, I would be able to refer them to this group. And so this really helped spark my interest to continue working in the aging population with that focus on inclusion for older adults and people with disabilities. So today I'm pursuing my PhD, as I said, and my focus is on accessible gardens that are inclusive for older adults and people with disabilities, specifically focusing on people with dementia and their caregivers. And I just want to add that in the garden site today, as well as I also was working with the Center on Aging last semester on fall prevention workshops. A lot of relationships I was able to continue and maintain or renew from my time as a Hawaii SHIP graduate assistant. So it's awesome to keep up those relationships and continue, collaborating with the different organizations. And I do hope to continue working specifically with the aging and disability inclusion populations when I graduate as well. So thank you.